What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. Man, oh man, I can't believe this one. This one shocked me because it didn't shock me that the Sky traded Marina Mabrey. It shocked me that they got the type of deal they got in return. Because I was telling y'all on the channel, I had made a video just last week proposing a deal for Marina Mabrey to go to the Indiana Fever to go play with Caitlin Clark. Get rid of Wheeler, Smith, and Mitchell for Marina Mabrey and Cardozo. But I knew they wasn't going to trade Cardozo, so that was like a little fantasy proposal trade. But I said I knew something was going to happen, but I was just like, when? It was just a matter of when. Could they do it by the deadline, which is, I believe it's after the Olympics. I think the deadline is after the Olympics. It's like a week or two after the Olympics or some shit like that. I forgot exactly what day it is. If you know in the comment section exactly what day, put it in the comment section below. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and get this video a like as well. But yeah, man, Marina Mabrey, their best three-point shooter, is off the team. And Marina Mabrey's just coming off a game against the Aces where, let me look it up real quick. She's coming off a game. Big win for the Sky last night. Trinity Carter went off for 30. We'll talk about her in a second. 34 rather for Trinity Chin Carter. Hollywood Carter. 15. So she's coming off a game where she hit 15 points. And she's in like a little shooting slump too, Marina Mabrey. And she still got 15 points. And was 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. In the game before that against the Liberty, and this probably what the Sun saw too, the way she beat the Liberty. The Sky didn't beat the Liberty on Saturday, but it was the way Marina Mabrey played in that game that probably caught their attention. So, because y'all already know what it's about for the Sun, they got to beat the Liberty. They're trying to do whatever they could do. The Liberty probably looked at the trade like, damn it, they got more talent on that damn team now. Shit. So this is a huge win because, first of all, let's go over the trade real quick. The exact trade for y'all. So Marina Mabrey gets traded from the Chicago Sky for a 2025 second round pick in exchange for Mariah Jefferson, Rachel Bonham. It was Marina Mabrey in a 2025 second round pick that goes to Connecticut in exchange for Mariah Jefferson, Rachel Bonham, and a 2025 first round pick. And swap rights for a 2026 first round pick for the Sky. So, and I don't know if that's going to be a real good picks for the Sky. Because the Sun are probably going to be good again next year too. Not only are they going to be like a top, they might move into second position with this trade. So you can easily see this being a really bad pick for the Sky. And again, the Sun are probably going to be good next year again. So those picks are not good. And this is the thing: if the Sky are going to try to tank, why in the hell would you tank when you don't even own your draft pick that they currently have right now? Like, that's crazy. And try to get into Paige Becker's sweepstakes, man. Because I think they won too many games so far. The hope for them is that Atlanta catches up to them and takes their spot. That'd be another team that they could get out of the way for the lottery balls. You got Washington, who's expected to be dead last in the East. I don't think they're going to get out of the gutter this season. Then you got the Valkyries, the new team, the Golden State Valkyries, who are going to be in the mix too. But even though they're an expanded team, they have no rights to the first pick. They gotta get the lottery balls too. For the Golden State Valkyries. So, and also the Dallas Wings expected to be the worst team in the West. And that could be a loaded team. They already got Sabali, Enrique, Maddie Zegras, who people sleep on. Maddie Zegras, man. She's not playing against Indiana tonight. We're going to talk about that game a little later. I'm doing this at halftime, so I got to kind of hurry up to you too. But, man, this is the firepower they needed. They needed more scoring. And I guess they make this move as a security type situation. I haven't seen Marina Mabrey's contract yet, But what I do know is that Carrington is a restricted free agent, I think, this season. So, and I think the Sun are trying to also sign Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, and Brianna. So that team right now, they're trying to put a priority on some of those players, and they don't think they're going to be able to re-sign Carrington. This trade would have made a lot more sense if they would have got Carrington out of this deal. But you still be losing a shooter, though. You know, Carrington is not as good as maybe to me as far as shooting the ball. But she plays hella defense. So at least you got the defense on lock in that situation. But Marina Mabrey, man, they gave up their best shooter. So this guy team going to be ass offensively the rest of the season. Because Carter, while she does shoot the midi pretty well, she's not a real good three-point shooter. They're not gonna have they're gonna be playing from the inside most of the game. And that means all teams have to do is either one or two things: either double Trinity Carter because you got no outside threat with Mabrey. That was one thing that teams had to do. They had to respect Mabrey, whether she was in a shooting slump or not. They had to respect Mabrey on the outside. Now you could just close the box in on fucking Carter, or you could play a 2-2-1 zone because most of the Sky's points gonna be coming from inside the paint. It's going to literally be coming from inside the paint, 10 feet away from the basket and shit like that. Cardoza, and Reese, and Carter. Because the other guards that they got cannot shoot. Evans cannot shoot. Lindsey Allen cannot shoot. Although I like Lindsey Allen's game, though. Like, she a good passer. I actually think she probably the best point guard on the team. But that's how they're getting the points from. Harrison as well. I like Harrison as well. But them guards, man, it's going to be, like, if you're a Sky fan, it's going to be a long year for you. It's going to be a long rest of the season for you coming out of the Olympic break. And if you were, because I know Marina Mabrey could be frustrating at times to watch on defense. If she's not scoring, it's even more frustrating. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to wish you had Marina Mabrey for the rest of the season. You're going to wish you had Marina Mabrey because I don't see this team get into the playoffs now. Like, I think they're done. If you're not going to be able to shoot threes, bro, you're not going, and then they got a tough schedule. Trust me, they're not beating I think they got to see the Aces one more time this season. They might, I don't know if they done with that. I think they got at least one more game against the Aces. They not beating the Aces. Aces going to beat the shit out of them next time. Plum gonna play a lot better game too. That was the X factor in that game, was Plum not having a good game. Her worst game of the season probably so far. 0-8 from 3 and shit. But I thought Mabrey, this offense is gonna be dreadful to watch. Dreadful. And Marina Mabrey, she at least hustles on defense. That's the one thing I love about Marina Mabrey. She's a tough player. I know this trade didn't come from Teaspoon, Teresa Weatherspoon. Because I think she loved Marina Mabrey. Like, I always saw them like, and Marina Mabrey, they're gonna lose that chemistry with her because she's pretty good with the team. Like, I saw her in a lot of different videos. She's one of the leaders. Those girls love her, man. They love that white girl, bro. I remember they was saying she ain't white, she light skinned because she was the only white girl on the team. And they respect Marina Mabrey. And Marina Mabrey's tough. Like, she used to be a goon in Dallas before she came to the Sky. She was a goon. And she's tough. Philly tough, man. From New Jersey, bro. She's tough. She's tough, bro. And she got a sister, too. Marina Mabrey, they losing a dog, bro. And they traded her to their rivals, man, the Connecticut Sun. Those two teams do not like each other, bro. Remember, Asia Reese and Alyssa Thomas got into it early in the season. You know? It's crazy, man. You allow Stephanie White to get Marina Mabrey. I think Stephanie White is one of the best coaches in the league. Top 4 coaches in the league. Stephanie White has come. I remember when Stephanie White. I used to love watching the Sky when they had Lena Deladon. So I know that coaching staff, Pokey Chapman, like, she was, Stephanie White was literally an assistant when she was a really young coach. She was an assistant on Pokey Chapman's team. I'm trying to remember if that's where Stephanie White got her start as a coach, was on with Pokey Chapman. She might have had some experience before that because she used to play. She used to actually play in the league. Like, a lot of guys that don't know, Stephanie White used to actually play in the league back in, like, the early 2000s. And Stephanie White, man, I remember she was on Pokey Chapman's assistant coaching roster. Then she was on the Indiana. I think she went with Pokey Chapman to Indiana. But she was coaching them when the Sky had Elena Deladon. And then she finally got her head coaching opportunity with Vanderbilt for a few seasons, like 5 seasons or something like that in college, and then she came up with the Sun. And you see how good the Sun are every year. They was always missing that one, like another scorer. They got that now to help, Bonner out and Alyssa Thomas. And Alyssa Thomas is an assist machine, so she gonna love this, like picking and pop, 3, just have maybe camp up on the 3-point line. Then you still got Brianna too. Man, this team is gonna be lethal. This team is gonna be lethal as hell, bro. Lethal as hell. Liberty probably like, damn, Sky, y'all did that. But Mabrey is a dog, bro. That's all. She out of all the players, like outside of Trinity Carter and Cardozo. Yeah, I like Reese too, but Reese be like throwing me off sometimes, man. I really like the Mabrey though, man. She was one of the main reasons why I like watching the Sky. Now that she's not there, man, this team is gonna be horrid to watch. Because Carter's not gonna be able to get off a lot consistently now. She's gonna have some up and down games now because she's gonna be the primary target of the offense. And when I mean primary, she's gonna be all the way primary, not just here and there. She's gonna be all the way primary for that offense. So this gonna be some trouble for him. Man. And you got Stephanie White coaching her, man. She gonna make Mabrey even better. By her going there, she gonna be coached up even better going to Stephanie White. Because Marina Mabrey, she's not like a super young player, but she like right in her prime. She like 27, I believe. She gonna turn 28 this year. So she's still in her prime. She got a few years, of playing as well. She got time to like still up her game a little bit. And maybe become a little bit more consistent, under the Stephanie White's offense, man. So hey, Marina Mabrey's the biggest winner here. And it just tells you how even though the Sky got a championship in 2021, they always lose their star players. They lost. The only one that really was loyal to him was Allie Quigley. Like, she was literally the only one that was really loyal to him. The rest of them, like Elena Deladon, Candace Parker, Courtney Vandersloot, adios. Even Alana Smith, who they just had. Y'all know how Alana Smith been balling this year in Minnesota. They even had Alana Smith last year, bro. And she got away. They let her get away to Minnesota. And now she's helped Minnesota out a lot this year. They just had Alana Smith on this roster last year. Like, that is crazy. They better hope they get Paige Beckers or Flo J or something, man. They better hope. Bro. Because right now, man, there ain't going to be a lot of help. This is why I want Cardozo to get the hell out of Chicago, man. I want her on the fever with Caitlin Clark, bro. I want her on the fever, bro. I think Minnesota could use Cardozo, too, because I was looking at that game earlier today, man. Atlanta was torturing them in the paint, even though they still won the game. They need some paint help, man. I know Chicago want the Sky Tower combo of Cardozo and Reese. It ain't gonna work without point guard. Like, their best chance is to maybe get Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum gonna be out there for him, cause I think she a free agent. But I don't know if she gonna go to Chicago. I really don't even know if she gonna leave Vegas, man. She in a comfortable situation. Becky Hammond, I know she loves that girl, and she probably real comfortable on that team. The one thing about the Aces, man, they a team that's together. That's why they won championships. So I don't see this being anything good for the Sky in the short term. I think they'll be okay in the long term, but I don't know when that long term is. Is it going to be like 2026, 2027? Because in the short term, that season is done. And I don't know what they're going to be like next year. Because I don't see this being a playoff team next year either. So Caitlin Clark going to have this rivalry by herself with Angel Reese. She going to have this rivalry by herself. Because this girl ain't gonna have no competitive team around her, man. I feel bad for Angel Reese when it comes to that, though. And Chinny Carter, because Chinny Carter is a competitor, bro. And I think Chinny Carter secretly is mad about this month. Like, because she made the game easier, too, because, like I said, Marina Mabrey took pressure off of Carter just being someone that they had to respect on the line. You know what I mean? If you're a Sky fan and you happy about it, man, I'm telling you, you're not going to be. You're a goofy if you're happy about it. Because you didn't get shit in return either. This is a bad trade. This is a bad trade for the Sky. This is a bad trade. I don't know what they're trying to do. The only thing that could be good, and I remember watching Showtime Sports saying this, maybe it's a deal that connects to another deal, or it gotta be something, man. If I'm the Sky, I'm starting to unload some of those other girls like Allen, Evans, Diamond DeShields. The only three I'm keeping is Cardozo, and Reese. The rest gotta go. Harrison might be a good trade piece, but I mean I like Harrison, but I mean they're gonna have to give something up though. You know, they're gonna have to give something up though. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man, because this trade was horrible, bro. And I'm glad I didn't ever release that video about Mabrey going to the Fever, bro, because it wouldn't have happened, bro. I'm going ahead and give me y'all thoughts, bro. Get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. Remember to subscribe to my Patreon. We're gonna be covering the Olympics on there, and I will have some full Sky games on there too, man. I mean, not Sky games, but Fever games, man. So go ahead and get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Track and Ace.